Hello everyone, we are representatives of the Pender County 4-H Youth Development Program located in Burgaw, North Carolina, and are trying to address the issue of the lack of recreation in rural communities for rural youth. Coming from a rural area like Pender County isn't what it sums up to be, as poverty and alcohol and drug abuse, especially among adolescents, run rampant throughout not only Pender County but several other rural communities across the country. We would like to start an after-school recreation program called Pender Play for youth from ages 12 to 19 that will help grow their development and prevent them from using drugs and alcohol. We are here today to ask you, local business owners in Pender County, to donate $25,000 to help initiate our program that will get teenagers back on track.
The 4-H program is the largest youth development organization in the United States, with over a total of 6 million participants program-wide, with significant influence among those living in rural communities. The mission of the 4-H's rural youth development programs is to give rural kids the skills and experiences they need to reinforce and support their local communities. It also improves the kids' self-esteem and motivates them to be the best citizens that they can be. Also, it helps build life skills for the kids and helps change the bad conditions of rural community recreation for the better. The Pender Play program is tailored to the needs for rural youth, which our goal is to help the children who are abusing drugs and alcohol by getting them to engage in activities that are fun and helpful for their development.
As this chart states, lack of physical activity comes with many risk factors. This chart shows that 64 out of every 100 residents in rural communities tend not to participate in parks and trails provided by the state and local governments.
With nothing to do, teenagers look to other things that excite them, such as drugs and alcohol, because it is exciting and addictive, and it is a major effect of not having recreation in rural areas. This chart states that the percent of adolescents reporting lifetime and past yearly and monthly abuse of prescription painkillers in 2014 is significantly higher in rural areas compared to both small and large urban areas. Greater than 90% of adolescents reportedly began smoking, drinking, and using other drugs before the age of 18, which is an immensely large amount in rural communities.
Alcohol and drug abuse has led to significant rates in overdose deaths and drug use disorders. The rate of opioid overdose is higher in rural areas, and there are few services for treatment centers in rural areas to combat this issue. Our solution to address the lack of recreation for rural kids is to create a recreation program called Pender Play that will provide after-school programs that are captivating to high school and middle school students in Pender County. We will host various activities throughout different schools, such as field days and music and arts days. The activities will occur at one school every week so that all students will get the chance to participate. There will be 2 activities each week on Tuesdays and Thursdays for students to participate in after school, as they will vary throughout the year. We will have volunteers and teachers to work with coordinators in running our programs. Our program will help participants build social and relational skills that will improve teamwork and communication. And since lack of transportation is a constraint for students, after-school programs will make it easier for adolescents to get to the programs because it will be held right after school. We will also provide school buses to students so that they can be able to get home instead of worrying about parents to pick them up late from school and spend money on gas.
For our program, we decided to target 4 different schools: Burgaw Middle School in Burgaw, North Carolina, West Pender Middle School outside Atkinson, North Carolina, Heidi Trask High School in Rocky Point, North Carolina, and Pender High School, located right outside Burgaw, North Carolina.
Since volunteers for our Pender Play program are so vital to its success, we recognize the importance of these men and women and appreciate their time and effort in improving the community and impacting the lives of numerous children throughout Pender County. Through our initiative, we want to decrease drug and alcohol abuse and increase in recreation and leisure activity participation among teenagers ages 12 to 18 in Pender County. We also want teenagers to develop career and life skills such as leadership, interpersonal, communication, and team-oriented skills that are helpful for them to succeed in the future and be pillars of the community. We hope to have an impact in Pender County just like this mural has, but with the influence and outcome of our program.
We are asking you all, the donors, for $25,000 in funding. In return, your businesses will be advertised and you will also be recognized for your efforts throughout the entire community. This will be worth investing because not only teenagers will benefit from the initiative, but the community will too. We never want our community to turn into a pillar of darkness and poverty that is rampant with alcohol and drug abuse in the extent where we won't be able to fix it. Together, we can fix this issue and improve the overall well-being of our community and help it to be prosperous in the future.